There's nothing offensively wrong with Little Women. It's just, I don't like it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Another day. Wait, no. Welcome to another episode of me regretting sharing my honest opinions about something. I really am not a hateful person. I promise you. Like, ugh. Anyways, let's begin. Little Women is a 12-episode TVN drama that is currently streaming on Netflix on Saturdays and Sundays. It is loosely based on the novel Little Women by Louisa May Alcott and stars Kim Go Eun, Jihyun, Park Jihu, Jihyun, Ji-won, and Ki-jun. It is directed by Kim Hee-won, who is best known for directing Vincenzo. I still don't know how to pronounce it, I'm so sorry. And the story is about three sisters who are living in poverty, but then they become involved in a case regarding 70 billion won, which is missing. So yes, instead of being a direct shot-for-shot, scene-for-scene adaptation of Little Women, it takes bits and pieces of it and gives it a new, fresh spin, given how it's categorized as a thriller mystery drama, whereas the original Little Women was more of a drama, slice-of-life romance. Before I start this review, I quickly want to say that I'm going to be listing out the pros and the cons, and then, if you have not watched it yet, you can decide for yourself if this drama is worth watching. And spoiler alert, it's obvious from my tone that I did not, enjoy this drama as much as other people are, but that doesn't mean that you have to take my opinion as law. This is just how I personally feel. If this drama sounds appealing to you, and if you should definitely go check it out. I'm not making this video to be oh, no one should watch Little Women, or why people like Little Women. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm trying to say. I think the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to share my honest opinions on the drama. I made this channel. I made this channel to talk about how I feel about certain pieces of media, and I don't want to be just honest with you guys. This video is for the people who want to watch this drama, and they're trying to decide if it's worth watching or not. Okay, that's enough. Moving on. So, what are the pros? Well, the first thing that I really like about this drama is that I really sympathize with the characters. The characters are very easy to root for and sympathize with, and I just really want them to succeed so badly, even if they have to do things non-ethically. And I also love that the characters are flawed. The characters are well written. I can really appreciate that. I like that the female leads, we have three female leads played by Kim Go Eun, Jihyun, and Park Jihu. And all three female leads are very flawed, but also you feel for them, and I really, really like that. One discourse surrounding Little Women, the K-drama, I don't like is how people are hating the female leads for being flawed human beings. That makes no sense to me, because there are so many K-dramas and shows with flawed, men, and people love those anti-heroes. But when you have, female characters, I don't know, having one selfish thought, one selfish drop of blood in their stream, everybody has to go hate on them and call them, ugh, I can't root for them. And it's they don't even try to understand that these characters are suffering a lot financially, and they have so many hardships. I mean, their mother, for crying out loud, ran away with their money. So even if you don't condemn their actions, I just don't get why people are left and right hating this. I'm not saying that, oh, you should love these characters are everything. But I feel I don't know, it just doesn't make sense why so many people are downright hating these characters for acting like human beings. Okay. Also, as for the acting, I will say the cast is very impressive. Kim Go Eun and Jihyun so far are the standouts for this K-drama. They're definitely carrying the show, and they're doing such a great job. I feel like Jihyun is my personal favorite. One supporting actor whose acting I'm really loving is Ji-won, who plays Hyorin's mother. She's absolutely fantastic. She does such a good job of making me hate her, and I just love her for it. She is such a good villain, and her acting is really, really good. And of course, the cinematography is absolutely stunning. I also really like the editing of this drama. There are certain shots that really get to you emotionally, especially the shots at the end of episode 3. I was like, ooh, that's really good editing. I mean, I don't know much about editing, but if I see some good editing, I can appreciate it. And the music is also absolutely fantastic. It's haunting, it's mysterious, and it does such a great job at building up the atmosphere. And as for all the storylines, I will say I enjoy In-hae's storyline the most. And a lot of people are saying that In-hae resembles Amy March the most. And call me problematic, but Amy March is my favorite March sister. Yeah, sue me. I love Amy March. I blame Florence Pugh for that. But yeah, I really like her, and I'm excited to see if she goes down the villain route or not. So there's that. And I think my final pro with this drama is that I enjoy Jihyun and Kim Go Eun together. They make a good couple, and I do enjoy their scenes. I'm glad that this drama so far isn't shoving unnecessary romance down my throat. And I don't know if they'll end up together, but I do enjoy them together. And even if they don't end up together, I'm not gonna mind, because I just like them together. It's kind of like that. Okay, so yeah, those are all my pros. Now let's move on to the cons. So the first thing, which a lot of people might see as a con, but I personally don't see as a con, is that the drama is kind of slow paced. I feel like the most action intense scenes happen at the beginning and at the end, and sometimes in the middle. But I feel like the issue I have with a lot of the slow paced scenes is that there is so much info dumping and there isn't much important progression made in the plot. For example, at the intro of in the first scene of the K-drama, we have this monologuing at the beginning of how poor the three sisters are. But I feel like if they cut out the monologuing, it could have and just gotten straight to the scene. The two sisters are giving the money to Inhae for her field trip. They worked really hard to save, and they had a natural conversation about everything, how hard they had to work and everything. That scene would have sufficed alone, and it would have had a greater impact. But it's there are so many scenes that are shoehorned in about how poor the three sisters are. And they also have to talk on and on about how poor they are. The writers, they're very capable of showcasing how difficult the three sisters have it. So it just really frustrates me when there are so many unnecessary scenes of them info dumping about how poor they are. It's you established already how much they're suffering, so why must we have so many scenes of them talking about how poor they are? Yes, you can have one or two scenes about them complaining about their life, but it's when you overdo it, it kind of irks me. I don't know, this could be a me problem, and it's not the biggest issue of this drama, but it's something that personally bothers me. I don't like being constantly told that the characters are suffering or they're poor. I want to see it, okay? So that's it. The next thing is that the commentary this K-drama is presenting on the poor versus rich, it's very on the nose and just not subtle at all, and it gets really exhausting watching this show from a critical lens. The writers are fully capable of showing the divide between the rich and the poor, and there are some scenes that do that, but there are also countless scenes where it's very on the nose. Look at the rich, they're so mean, they're selfish. Look at Hyorin's family, they are so vain and they're so fake. It's just so on the nose. It's so it just beats you over the head, and it gets so exhausting at one point. Subtlety more or less does not exist in this drama, and I'm just it just frustrates me, because this drama, like I said, when it's good, it's good. But the moments that they just overdo it, it just ruins it for me personally. And of course, there are multiple scenes of Jae-sang, played by Ki-jun, aka Ju Tae, acting like a good person with his wife, in front of the cameras. And one or two scenes, okay, suffices. But there's so many scenes of the cameras filming them acting fake with Inhae. I find it redundant when they just constantly do it. Again, this is just a me kind of problem. So, yeah. And as for the main storyline about the 70 billion won being missing, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just don't find that mystery to be very compelling. It does not keep me at the edge of my seat. I'm not glued to the screen wondering what's gonna happen next. It's not this, I don't know, this drama is not badly written. All of it comes together really nicely, and there are important clues sprinkled in with the orchid and the shoes and all of it, and also with Hwayoung's secret identity. All of it is woven in really nicely. It's just the stuff that's happening on screen, I just don't find it to be entertaining or interesting. However, I feel like I'm in the minority. A lot of people are really enjoying this show and the plot and the thriller aspects, but I feel like because I'm somebody who watches a lot of thrillers and dramas and all of it, the stuff that happens in Little Women is just not that compelling to me personally, and it's not something that entertains me, you could say. So again, this is a me problem. I will say I enjoy the subplot dealing with Inhae and Hyorin's family and everything to do with that. I find that to be so much more interesting and compelling, and if that was the main focus, I would be more into it, but it's just I'm not that into the main plot line. Also, okay, I'm gonna be, oh my god, I don't know how to say this without sounding mean. I hope I don't come off as rude or mean when I say this, but Park Jihu, she's the weakest actress in this drama. Like, I am so sorry. Her acting is so stiff and she's so wooden. Like, she just does not do a good job of conveying emotions or any of that. Which is so frustrating. Like, she's a well-written character and somebody you're supposed to feel bad with, but also you get frustrated with. But Park Jihu, I just don't think she's that great of an actress. I'm so sorry. Like, I get it, she's still very young. I'm gonna cut her some slack on that regards. Like, she could improve a lot in the future, and this is an issue I had with her when I was watching All of Us Are Dead. Like, I just did not care for her acting, and the same can be said about this drama. I will say that it doesn't bother me a lot because her character kind of complements her wooden stiff acting, because the character is kind of like that. But at the same time, I'm just like, come on girl, you're literally dying. Why is there not a single emotion on your face? Also, I will say a lot of the twists and turns this drama presents us with, I just don't find them to be that compelling or satisfying. Like, we'll get like a reveal or something and I'd be like, really? That's it? Not worth, watching an hour of this episode. I'm so sorry. I will say the twists at the end of episode 2 were super satisfying and really engaging and wanted me to watch the next episode, but the rest of the twists from episode 1 to 4, I just did not care for. I was not invested in or anything like that. And there are so many people that are calling Little Women a masterpiece, even though only 4 episodes are out, and I personally just don't see it. Of course, there are so many good things about this drama, but overall, I personally don't think it's as good as people are making it out to be. Honestly, I'm more disappointed in myself than the drama that I don't like this, because I really wanted to like this drama. I really want to be part of the fandom and start theorizing and get excited for the next episode. Like, I really love that experience for me as a K-drama watcher. But this drama is just not keeping me invested. It's not keeping my interest or any of that. Like, I do enjoy the characters, but the plot is just doing nothing for me. The plot is like dry fruit to me. Like, it does nothing for me. I just don't care for it. Again, I feel like I have to repeat this again and again, like beat it over your head, like the commentary of this drama, that I'm in the minority for not loving this, which sucks, because I don't want to be like that. Anyway, it's only 4 episodes. Maybe it'll get really good, maybe captivating, engaging in the next 8 episodes or so. Maybe the next 8 episodes will prove me wrong, but sadly, I'm just not invested, and I just don't feel like continuing on with this drama. I feel like if I do, it'll put me in a drama slump. Maybe I'll wait for some reviews after it finishes, and then I'll decide if I want to continue with it. Anyways, if any of the pros stand out to you, then definitely go check out this drama. It's currently streaming on Netflix, but if the cons scare you, and you're skeptical about this drama, and if the cons resonate with you, and you're like, oh, this is exactly what I don't like in a K-drama, then I feel like it's best to skip this one. But yeah, it's up to you to decide whether this drama is worth watching. I'm not here to influence or your opinion or anything. I'm just here to state mine. My god, I feel like I have to say that again and again, because some people think, because I really don't want people to think I'm just being an annoying prick or something. I mean, technically I am, but you don't have to know that. Okay, of course, let me know in the comment section below what you think. Of course, feel free to disagree. But I swear, if I get comments like, oh my god, imagine being such a loser that you have to be hateful about a K-drama, like, you should have just kept your negative opinions for yourself. Like, oh my god, if I get comments like that. Oh boy. Okay, anyways, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.